Welcome back to our video clip series on the infinity person hypothesis. I'm Jason Willoughby with Reach the City Ministries, and the next two clips we're going to look at a very interesting parallel between how infinity is, its qualities, and some notable character traits of God. Does the evidence suggest God and infinity are the same? So we're going to look at 5 qualities of infinity and of God and see if they match up. We're looking at a parallel between infinity and God's notable traits, but we're not making an argument for the existence of either. We're assuming they both exist. Here we're simply making a case that believing in an infinity person is both reasonable and rational. Like infinity, God is one of a kind and unique, absolutely separate by an infinity from everything else. Interestingly, the word holy, very often used of God in the Bible, means one of a kind and unique and special, unlike anything or anyone else. That's what it says right here in this verse. It also says that there is none like him, many places, none can compare with him, and that God alone is the one and only Most High. The second quality is God and infinity are both unmultipliable. There is one and only one God. Both infinity and God have a singular existence. What do we mean by that? Well, there are statements in the Bible that talk about there is none like God, being one of a kind. A statement where God alone is over all, through all, and in all. And finally, a statement where that they would know that there's no one besides you. You alone are God. Both infinity and God are indivisible. God is not at war with himself or divided. How united is God in himself? Well, there's a passage in John 17 that talks about God the Father and God the Son being in absolute unity on every possible level. And there's a time when God's name will be one and his name will be the only one in all the earth. God is united in himself. Another quality of infinity and God is they are at the absolute summit of everything. Is God the Most High? Well, that's what he's called. Like infinity, he holds the highest position of all existence over and above the entire universe. Compared to God, all the nations of the world are nothing and meaningless. Nothing can compare to him. That he can do everything, and his throne rules over all, and he is a head over all rule and authority. I call that clear evidence that he, like infinity, is the Most High. God and infinity are perfect, numeric perfection and perfection in every way possible. A bold claim to be perfect, but we would expect nothing less of an infinity person, because infinity is numeric perfection. God is light, and in him there is no darkness. He's morally perfect. The other things about God is he's righteous in all his ways, kind, so everything he is in every way. And finally, God doesn't change. When you're perfect, there's nowhere to go but down. We looked at God's uniqueness, his perfection, the fact that he is most high, the fact that he is indivisible and unmultipliable. We're building a case that infinity and God are identical matches. So if you want more, come back to the next clip. We're going to look at God's relationship to time, space, and energy and see if that also matches up to infinity. Come on back.